This weekend and last weekend have been a favorite part of a weekend reset planning my week. Hello, welcome to my channel. So today is Saturday and I'm gonna start my weekend with a workout. Actually, I start my weekend with a very slow morning. During the weekends, I never woke up with my alarm, which is amazing. And I always have like a really big slow morning. What I mean by it is always like a 2 hour slow morning that I spend eating my breakfast and watching YouTube. I already read a little bit. And now, let me just put the water. And now I'm going to work out a little bit. And since I already have to wash my hair today, I'm just making a hair mask before the workout. In this way, I can leave the mask for 30 minutes before the shower and washing my hair. Even though I really love to have very slow mornings during the weekend, today I wake up a little bit late. So it is already very late. It is almost lunchtime. So I really need to do just a quick workout of 30 minutes before taking a very quick shower and then start making lunch. So I'm gonna stop talking and go work out very quickly so I don't waste more time, because I still would love to lunch at a decent hour. And if it takes me too much time, we will eat lunch when it's already afternoon. And we don't want that. I already took a shower. It was a little bit longer than a quick shower, but not too long. So before lunch, I'm going to quickly do my skincare. I'm also quickly do my hair. I don't do much now, especially now that it is summer and it's very hot. I let my hair dry naturally, so I'm only going to put my hair product. Don't remember the name, but I'm going to put this. I had to turn on the lights. I know this is very orange, but this is what we have. So I'm going quickly make lunch, and I'm going to do a recipe that I learned when I was in Erasmus in Poland. We made Polish friends while we were there, and one night we cooked Portuguese food and they cook us Polish food, and we swap recipes. I make this food very often here in the house and everyone loves it. And I love making this food because it uses a lot of vegetables and I think it's very good and healthy. So I'm going to use a courgette, onion, garlic. I'm going to use a red pepper. In the recipe they also have yellow and green pepper, but I'm going to use only the red one. Tomatoes. And in the recipe they have 2 or 3 different types of sausage that I really don't know about, and I know in Poland they have way more option of sausage, so I'm going to use a chouriço, a Portuguese chouriço. So I'm going to quickly chop all this, start making the food, because it still takes 30 to 40 minutes to cook this, and it is practically the afternoon. I really need to get better at making lunch at a decent hour. I'm very good doing that during the weekdays. I always have food ready at 30 minutes past noon or 1 p.m., which I think it is a decent hour for lunch. But during the weekends, since I have a very slow morning and I really like to take my time, most of the times when the lunch is done, it is the beginning of the afternoon. So I need to get better at this, but this is a very realistic weekend for me, like having a very late lunch. Today is Sunday. However, is not the next day from the last clip that you saw. It's been a week since the last clip, so basically it is Sunday from the next weekend. I'm just going to do my skincare. Well, I talk with you because I need to leave the house and I'm trying to hurry up. I had planned that the last weekend I would do some weekend reset. However, during the afternoon of Saturday, I feel like doing nothing. I just wanted to rest. I think I took a nap and I didn't do much. And then I thought, okay, I'm going to clean, to self-care, and all that stuff during Sunday. However, that I didn't go as planned and I spent some time with my family, which I think that it is also important. I think sometimes this weekend reset is not all about like do a full cleaning from the house and do all this stuff just to have like the perfect weekend reset. Sometimes this reset is important just to stop, relax a little bit, spend time with your family and all that. So that's what I did. I need to put my hair up, which is because right now there's okay, I don't like this hairstyle. I don't look good. I don't know when you are seeing this, but right now there's a heat wave, not only here in Portugal. Thankfully, the weather is going down a little bit tomorrow. But as I was saying, I'm getting ready to leave the house. So today is Sunday. I want to do a slightly weekend. I wanted to do a weekend reset today. It's going to be more like a sunny reset. I have to help my family in some things. So my plan for today is right now I'm getting ready because I have to leave the house and go to the supermarket. I need to buy things to be able to make lunch today. And since I'm already going to the supermarket, I will just quickly do a meal planning for this week and buy other things that I also need. I already saw what I have in my fridge and freezer, so I can plan my meals with what I already have. It is so hot that just the fact that I'm sitting in front of a window, I already feel that I'm sweating. I haven't been doing meal planning for a really long time, and that's also why I wanted to do this weekend reset to try to have what I used to be for me a typical weekend reset and do the meal planning. I used to use Notion to do the meal planning. I put here all my recipes. Doesn't matter if it is the easiest thing. I like to put everything in here, so when I'm planning, I just need to select that recipe and decide which day I need to put, and then I have another page with the days of the week, and I just can come here and check what I'm going to do. And honestly, this really helps in terms of knowing what I need to buy when I go to the supermarket, because I already know what I'm going to do during the week, and I'm not going to buy things that I'm not going to use during that week, at least things that can get easily spoiled. And I really like doing this meal planning because there are days that I just don't want to think what I'm going to do for lunch. I just want to go to the kitchen and make it right away. And in this way, it is perfect because I don't need to think about that. It is the next day, it is Monday. This weekend and last weekend have been a fail, but today I'm gonna do the weekend reset, but on a Monday, or better, I'm going to finish this weekend reset today. So yesterday, I think I told you, it was really hot. Thankfully today it is way better. Yesterday in the afternoon, I couldn't do much. As I told you, I had to go to supermarket and was really hot. I was sweating without doing anything. Then we went for a stroll with my dogs when it was already almost evening. All this to say, I didn't do much yesterday because it was really hot and I was really not in the mood. So we are going to finish this weekend reset today. What I have planned right now is I'm going to quickly change the sheets of my bed and wash these ones. I already fold and put away most of the clothes that was already washed and I have been ignoring that pile of clothes. I also want to clean a little bit before going to work, so I'm going to do this right away and then we'll see what I have time to do before lunch. Before I keep cleaning, and I want to clean my bathroom today, and then I probably have to leave for work. I don't have much time. But before it, I'm going to my favorite part of a weekend reset, that it is planning my week. I just love it. As I told you, today it is Monday and I could not start my Monday without having a list of the things that I want for the week. So I did a quick list yesterday. I'm trying to put less things on my list just because I feel that I always put everything that I would love to do during a week, and I'm not able to do even half of that thing. So I always have that feeling that I can never accomplish anything. Plus, since I put a lot of stuff, I don't focus on the things that for me is my priority. So this time I decided to put less things on my list, and I'm going to do something that I do that probably 2-3 times and really helped. And I want to start doing it again every single time. That it is mark the 3 tasks that I have to give priority. So in this way, I know I have to really focus on those. This doesn't mean that today I'm not going to do other things from my list because I have to focus on my priorities. But what means it is that I'm going to spend most of my time during today and the first days of the week trying to accomplish this as fast as possible. So I'm going to spend most of my energy doing those tasks. So I'm going to, as I told you, mark what are the most 3 importance for me. And another thing that I also like to do, a list for each day, what tasks I want to accomplish. This really helps me on a day when I want to start my day. I already know what I'm going to do. I already have my day a little bit more organized. I can also try to make sure that I do most of the things during weekdays. So in this way, I can have my weekends more free. And what I'm going to do, it is that if I have a really long task, I'm just going to put that long task and a small task per day. If I have more small, medium tasks that don't take me that long, I can put 3 per day. I also like to use this time to plan what content I want to record during the week, and I always have a list of ideas of things that I can vlog, so it is easier. For example, I really want to start vlogging more just my days without anything planned, but I always like to have something that I know I'm going to record just to make the videos more interesting. For example, if I read a book, I'm going to do a little review. Or if I just bought something, I'm like, oh, I'm going to do a haul. I always like to have something just to make sure that my videos are a little bit more interesting, because I feel that if I wouldn't do that, my vlogs would be always the same, because my days are pretty boring and I always have those ideas on my notes on my computer. There are some things on my list that, for example, recording. I don't know if it's going to take me 1 day or 2 days, so I like to plan in case that it takes me more time. So in this way, in case that it only takes me 1 day, I have another day to do more things. But most of the time, when I'm not sure if recording a video takes me 1 day or two, and I think that probably is going to take two, most of the time it takes 2 days. This is done. This is something that it doesn't take me much time. I do very quickly. So I'm trying to find ways to make sure that I prioritize what I really want to do and that I can accomplish everything on my list. I'm still working on that. But I think I'm going to be able to accomplish most things of my list this week, but we will see. We'll see. We are only in the beginning of the week, so. But I'm hopeful about that. Now I'm going to clean my bathroom. I have to leave the house in less than 30 minutes. So I'm going to give a quick clean up here in the bathroom, just like a 15-20 minutes. I don't know if I will have time, but I would love to really clean this glass. I don't know if you can see, but one thing that it really annoys me is that here in my city, our water, it is really hard. So basically it stains the glass. And I heard about a product that they sell in Mercadona, that it is this one that you should apply after you take a shower, and it is supposed to help with this. So when you apply this on the inner part of the glass doesn't get stained. At first, when I bought this, I thought it was going to also help to clean the glass, but apparently it just after. So I have to clean the glass first to make sure that have no more stains and then apply this. We will see if I have time for that. I'm just going to quickly clean all this. It's already been a few hours. It is already the evening. I know I look the exact same, but it is because I changed clothes to go to work, but then I had a workout class. So I just used the same clothes that I was using to cleaning, since it was clean, perfect to go to the workout class. And since I already knew I wanted to come back and finish cleaning, I just use the same clothes. So as I told you, I'm going to do this pretty quickly. It is already late. I just want to take a shower. I still have to clean just a little bit the kitchen and take all the dishes from the dishwasher. So I'm going to do this super quickly. I'm just going to clean this as fast as I can. And then I'm going to clean the shower, and then I'm going to take a shower. already took a shower. It is already 10:15. I'm going to do some eye patches just to have a little self-care. While I have my eye patches and have to wait to take them, I'm going to do a little quick cleanup to the kitchen. Initially, I had intended to do like clean up some things in the kitchen. Right now, if I already take care of all the dishes, I'm already happy. I will try to do as much as possible in 15 minutes. I took care of all the dishes, but I didn't have time to clean the kitchen. Honestly, it is already really late. I just want to go to bed, read a chapter of my book, and go to sleep. So, this weekend reset that is happening also on a Monday, it is done, it is completed. It was not the most productive weekend reset this weekend and last weekend, but the bathroom is clean, the kitchen, I took care of the dishes. I also vacuumed the floor upstairs. I didn't vacuum. I have a vacuum that do it by itself, but the floors upstairs, they are cleaned. I also fold finally all the clothes that I had upstairs that were washed, and I was just ignoring that pile for a really long time. So I think it was a good day. But a perfect day for me would be like doing clean tasks, organizing things on Saturday, and on Sunday, relaxing, spend time with my family, read a book, do something fun, a hobby that I like, do some self-care. I'm planning my week, so I will try to accomplish that weekend reset that I think it is perfect. But we will see. Right now, I'm very tired. I really want to go to bed. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you like it, please subscribe and leave a like. And I will see you in my next video.